Hello everyone, this is video 2 of the Fresh SMP. So there are some commands I didn't tell you yet. So if you do /bow top, it'll give you 67,463 users, and /bow top is basically how much money they have, and it may take a second as you wait. So while we wait for that, so as you can see here, Hybrid Exposed has $49,021,834.79, and that's how much this person has, and so on. And you can just go to the next page to see how much money they have. /balance is basically how much money you have. As you can see here, I have $190,565.16. And /gem shop is basically you can use gems to buy things, which you wouldn't actually need to purchase a rank or like kit. And the Discord server, you just type /discord and it'll take you to a bunch of websites and you can join it. And also at spawn, if you need any help, you can just click this and it'll show you a bunch of stuff. The server rules is here, and like video 1, I promised to show you some exploits. So exploit number 1, as you can see minerals here, a netherite ingot would cost $15,000, a netherite scrap costs 3,750, which a netherite ingot's pretty expensive, like this. And a gold ingot would cost 700, it used to be 500. I mean, yeah, it is 700, and as you can see here, a gold nugget is only $78. So if you want to buy gold, you can buy 9 gold nuggets instead of a gold ingot, which is much more money wise. Also, the netherite ingot, if you go to /shop and you look at this, it says building blocks. Ancient debris actually costs only $1,250. So if you get 4 ancient debris and a bunch of gold nuggets, you can actually craft a netherite and you can make more profit out of it. And if you already have a lot of gold, that makes sense. Or if you have a lot of ancient debris, you can do that. And for iron ingots, iron costs 500 and nuggets cost $56. And there's also this, so this will cost very cheap, all the glass and the terracotta and the banners and the concrete and everything. So yeah, and also if you're looking forward to get villages, which is actually kind of rare, you need to actually go further away from spawn. So if I go to /wild, it will say ITP to 83421110110678, and then if you go like further away from spawn, which you'll need to travel by hand or like elytra, then there's actually a chance to find villages because less players have been there, and because when you get /wild TP'd, you don't go any much further than like 8,000, 9,000 blocks. You can only even TP 1,000 blocks away from spawn. And then and then you can also just travel by elytra or like foot. You can also use speed pots. You can just walk away from spawn slowly once you get a good TP that's far away, and then you might actually find villages and outposts. Also, if you have a strong team, they can actually have villages or a trading hall. For example, my team, they actually have a lot of trading halls. So if I go /team home, I will TP to my team's home, which is kind of cool. Like, we have a bunch of bases here, which everyone's home is, and then there's also /warps. So I go /team warp, and then we have a bunch of warps. Euro is basically in the sky. Euro is only for the admins, and if I go spider, you can wait 5 seconds and it'll TP you there. As you can see, I have TP to a spider farm, and it's pretty cool. And it's also like under the ocean. This will bring you up to the surface of the ocean. And if I go FNF3, this is the chords. If you really want to know, there's another portal here, and depending if you have a good team, you can actually have a bunch of villages here to trade. Like for instance, my team actually has a decent amount of villages, and if you do get villages, like I managed to secure 5 near Eurobase. You can actually breed them, like my teammates were doing over here, and like over here. So once you breed a bunch of villages, you can have more villages and more villages, and then you can trade with them. You can get like these tables, brewing stands, and if you're too lazy to craft them, you can just go to /shop, the decoration, and if you go to the 4th page, you can buy smokers, blast furnaces, chests, looms, fletching tables, cartography tables, and everything to trade with villagers. And also, if you go to /shop, you can also go to potions, and there's a bunch of potions here which are surprisingly cheap, and a bunch of splash potions and lingering potions here. So, which is quite convenient since the potions are cheap. It's also easier to get lingering potions. And yeah, so if you want to get tipped arrows late game or early game, you can buy the lingering potions and craft them with the arrows. For example, let me toss something out. If I do this /shop and I buy a lingering potion. Oh, and actually you can already buy the tipped arrows, which are pretty expensive. So it's better to buy the lingering potions, which you can craft much more tipped arrows. So if I buy an instant damage and I go to our crafting table and I put this in here, and then I put a bunch of arrows surrounding it here, it'll give me a bunch of instant harming arrows, which is quite cool. And also, you can also sell potions and make mob farms and like just create a base. So again, if I just go /home, and just so you know, when you claim land, it actually prevents griefing, and so basically other people cannot build on my property nor break blocks, but they can, however, for example, so you know, like pigs, they will be attracted to carrots, and if you have pens like this, someone can just get carrots and lead the pigs to one area, causing them to entity cram. The same with chickens and cows, so be sure to cover them, or maybe not. As you can see here, I've also have an automatic sugarcane farm. If you're curious how to make one, you can search it up yourself. And I've made a potion room, which I have resources and potions, another wart farm, some bottles of water, and an enchanting room. Another way to make money, as you can see here, is that I have made a shop, and you can buy stuff from it. For example, here I have attempted to will kill players without their PvP turned off. So as you should know, I have my PvP turned off, and if I TP someone here and I place a bucket of pufferfish, it actually does damage, and you can do that to kill players, which is again not recommended because it can get you kicked, banned, and maybe even worse, or all of the above. And you can also get your inventory cleared. And also, scamming is another part. So if you have a shop like this and you like to sell stuff, if people gave you money and you don't give them the items or whatever, if they have evidence and the admins get their hands on it, you can also get banned and killed. Also, End Crystal PvP is actually allowed on this server. As you know, some servers don't allow End Crystal PvP because they're too OP, but this server you can. And I also have a smog farm here with a creeper. And just don't crouch because the creepers can actually see you. Also, if you're on other people's land, you can actually kill the zombies or like any hostile mobs on their property, but you also cannot kill the mobs, and it'll say this belongs to whatever the owner is. But if your animal goes stray and like off your property, then they can actually kill it, and that wouldn't be really nice because you don't really want your animals killed. So make sure to check claimed land. You also need a golden shovel to claim land the first time, and all you need to do is hold the golden shovel and it'll show you the land you've cleared. For example, I have a friend here who made a tiny camp. As you can see here, it says I do not have his permission to break it. But if I go over here and I just break that, it'll break like usual because he hasn't claimed the land. And also, I cannot open chests, nor can I do this. But also, this claiming land does not work for interrealms. So basically, if I go here into the nether and I type /claim, it says land claims are disabled in this world as well as in the end. And a good way to portal trap people is that you make another portal leading to your base. You can like block this off so that they can't escape, and you also cannot TP or type while portal trapped, so basically they are stuck there forever. But because portals can interconnect, you might TP to another location like here. So if I go back all the way to my base here and to the nether portal here, as you can see, I have claimed this. So if I just block this all of this off, then other people cannot get out of it, and because I claimed it, they can't do anything about it, so they're portal trapped. And if I'm in here, I can't type, as you can see, it won't work. You also can't open your inventory, so you're basically stuck there while portal trapped, unless you have an ender pearl or somehow. And just so you know, when you type /spawn, you have to stay still for 5 seconds, and if you move, the request teleportation will cancel, and the same is with player TPA. But just so you know, /wild is insta TP, as you can see here, it's insta. But because if you portal trap people, then they can't really type because the / button won't work. So that's a way to trap people. Just so you know, that's actually legal. But if you trap people and like kill them, for example, like kill them with trap them somewhere that that you have claimed, and then you fill it with a pufferfish so they can't get out and die, or you dripstone them, or you kill them with lava, then that won't drop their stuff. And Also, lava won't drop your stuff, but pufferfish and dripstone will. And also, if you die to a player, you actually surprisingly don't drop your stuff. But it's also a good precaution to turn your PvP off if you're peaceful. And also, if you like server events, you can actually download the Discord, and server events will be announced. Also, the admins will actually just TP, like request to TP everyone here. So you just type /TP accept like this. As you can see, I have no pending requests, and then you will TP to them, which you need to wait 5 seconds. For example, if someone has lava trapped you or dripstone trapped you, the first thing you need to do is /wild. So basically you TP to a random location, also preventing you from dying. And then after that, if you have enough evidence, or you don't really have to, you can report them to the admins or staff, or just report them. Also, wild looting is not really effective on this server because a lot of people use the wild, and unless you want to go somewhere without much people who've been there, you need to go really far from spawn, and /wild will only get you so far. So yeah, that makes up the video. Thank you for watching.